Up to the bat first. Alright, let's get the lose out of the way early. Let's go silent. Choose your destiny. A boring old remove a card, which is always troublesome on the silent, I feel, because, yeah, these strikes suck, but they're her only damage source. They're very important to her at the start of the game. Can't get by with neutralize. She doesn't have bash or dual cast or wrath. So you can't just go with the early strike remove and expect to do well. Neow's lament. Can we snipe an elite with the lament? I see a yes, but it's only one and it relies on all these question marks being, well, question marks and not encounters. Hold the phone. What about this, though? That's a potential double snipe. That does set me onto a linear path with a lot of danger involved. Generally speaking, I don't like going for the snipes because it just takes one of these question marks to be an encounter, and it's 10, then 20, then 30, then 40% chance to be an encounter, so I'm not super sold on doing this. And I don't like doing runs with the intentions to just throw it away quickly. I always like to treat each run like it's the 10th victory in a row on a streak. For a man who's never streaked more than 2. Choosing a rare card. What could we do to really help us out early on? Some die. Some wraith form. Maybe an alchemize. You're only risking C spaces points. No problem in taking risks. I like the sound of that. I do not like doing boss swap with the silent because Ring of the Snake is so good. It's just Bag of Preparation. And Bag of Preparation is an amazing relic, even though it's just a common relic. So yeah, switching that out, even though silent is very energy hungry, it seems like a bad idea. There's bullet time as well, but I don't think bullet time is so hot at the start. You draw bullet time and then 4 other cards. Play bullet time, play 4 cards. Okay, but that's ruined by a lot of things, such as drawing defense where you need them, drawing neutralize, which is free anyway, drawing the bane. Yeah, bullet time is not such a hot pick, but I will choose the rare card. And wow, I would like all 3 of these, please. Holy smokes, that's a nice option. I love Adrenaline. It is one of the only cards that is just good. There is no downside to Adrenaline. It's free, generates energy, generates draw, it exhausts just in case you don't want it again. It's so good. However, Adrenaline on its own isn't going to win us anything. Die is a really nice damage option to get early on. We become less enamored with this card later on, but then there's Wraith Form. Who's my foe? My foe is Hexaghost. I don't feel like Wraith Form is a great option there, and it's a damage race, so die is more damage. Die is probably... Oh, man. But the Wraith Form saves me against Gremlin Nob, who is the run-defining elite for the silent. Yeah, I couldn't really take Adrenaline here, but I could easily take Wraith Form or die. I feel like Wraith Form's a stronger choice overall, but I'm going to have a much more promising Act 1 with die. Right, how are we going to go about this act anyway? The Spicy Elite is over to the right. If I take on the Spicy Elite, it's a 2 elite act. At most, it's a 3 elite act. How about some rest sites along the way, you know, for good luck? I'm actually seeing a pretty good path here. Normally I like to err over to the left, because never do anything right. But here we're seeing a nice right path. 4 opportunities to get potions and card rewards. A little event for fun, probably money. Take an upgrade, take an elite, take an upgrade or a rest if needed. Get a relic, get another rest or upgrade if needed. Get the Spicy Elite, get a shop done. And then get on out of here and destroy the Hexaghost. That's a pretty solid Act 1, even though it's only 2 elites. Still means that die speaks better to me. Wraith Form is a fantastic card. It can save you a lot of damage. It certainly can. Wraith Form is so good. Here's the thing. Wraith Form can transform into so much that die cannot. I am really having a hard time picking between the two. It's probably die, but Wraith Form's so good. Think of how much we slam dunk on Gremlin Nob with the Wraith Form. Does really need an upgrade, but it certainly deserves that upgrade as well. Die only gets 4 more damage. AoE granted, but that's a lot of extra damage. Yeah, I wouldn't play Wraithform against Hexa, not unless I had something like Orange Pellets or Artifact to block the dex down. Which does make it a bit of a dead trot. You know what, let's get die. Enough humming and hoeing over this, let's get moving. Die value, die value. This thing is dead already. Boom! Headshot. Get you weakened, and then I can survive my problems away. Do I want to take 1 against the Mud Slime? Given that 3 strikes kills you, not really. Although this could bite me in the bum right now. It does not bite me in the bum. You're dead. Perfect fight. And a great outcome. Okay, we got a low roll on the money front, but we got a potion. And it's an attack potion, so guaranteed damage. On top of that, speaking of guaranteed damage, look at that Blade Dance. Look at these options in general. These are fantastic. So the Blade Dance is just 1 energy, 12 damage. Starts building some excellent synergies with Exhaust or card spam. But Bouncing Flask begins a poison build. Bouncing Flask destroys Hexaghost in a way that Blade Dance cannot hope to. So yes, we have the early choice. Do we want to go poison or do we want to go Shiv build? Most of my A20 wins with the Silent have been based on poison. I just cannot deny that. Bouncing Flask is an expensive card. I also cannot deny that. Yeah, poison is reliable, that's the thing. Yeah, I've managed a Shiv A20 win, but I think only once. Also, I think to call it a Shiv deck might be a bit of an exaggeration. You know, if my countryman were here, he'd be saying take the Shivs. So, you know, I think I'll forego the poison. Even though I think poison is the right choice here, I should take Bouncing Flask. Yeah, take Blade Dance. Might even upgrade Blade Dance. Hello, Cultist. Hello, Blade Dance. Get the damage, get the damage, get the damage, get the damage. See? Try and have Bouncing Flask perform that well. Do we have lethal? What's 13 and 12? I'll tell you what it is. It's 1 dead Cultist. Fantastic. Yeah, Bouncing Flask and Wraithform wouldn't have done that for me. Alright, let's keep the... Oh, you know what's better than a Blade Dance? Another Blade Dance. Get in here. There was also the Dagger Spray, which is a lot less valuable since I have die. Okay, we have gotten, frankly, very good cards to start us off with, and it's only been 2 combats. Let's make it 2 combats and an event, including Match and Keep, an opportunity to get more cards. Here's the fun thing about Match and Keep. When you play on High Ascension, I don't know which Ascension exactly, it's probably 15, instead of 2 curses, there are 4 curses, and they could be the same one. So there might be 4 copies of normality here, making it very, very risky. So if you click on your first card and it's a curse, which it isn't, thankfully, you're just stuck with a chance of just getting the curse, and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't want Deadly Poison, but I have to click on any card here, so... yeah, another Neutralize wouldn't be that bad. So we've got Deadly Poison, Neutralize, Envenom. Do I want Envenom? With all these Shivs, maybe. I'm not a known Envenom enjoyer. It's a very expensive card. That is way too expensive. I don't remember if it upgrades to 1 cost or 2 poison. Probably 2 poison. Yeah, it's just too expensive, isn't it? But it would be pretty good for the deck. Okay, I do not want that Shame, and I'm very glad we found it without risking finding another Shame. Flex. We don't have discard, so I don't want to take Reflex. So I'll just take the Deadly Poison knowing that it won't be a Reflex. See, if I just clicked on that, I would have had Reflex, and I don't really want it. We could take Neutralize. Does this deck want a second Neutralize? It's a pretty good card. Stacks weak for free. Spams attacks like mad. Great if we find any of the ninja relics. Shuriken, Kunai, Ornamental Fan. I quite like that. Which of these were neutralized, by the way? Let me think. It was Deadly Poison. Wasn't this Neutralize? This was Shame. This was Envenom. Yeah, I know what's what now. So let's go Let's go neutralize. Get those free cards going. Not often you see 2 neutralizers, but there you have it. Alright, let's keep it going. 2 neutralizers and we draw none of them on turn 1. This is sad. Neutralize would have allowed me to get away with just playing 2 defends and getting away from Jawworm relatively unmolested. But molestation is what Jawworm is all about. He's such a rude chap. Well, I know I want to double defend here. The question is, do I want to deal 12 damage or do I want to not take an additional 2? Like I said, this guy is a real pain in my bum. And if I don't start dealing the damage, I'm going to start feeling the damage. But I've got the double neutralize. I think I can get away with this. So he hits me for 12, and then he's going to do his fancy stuff. And now I can do fancy stuff. Smack, 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 smack. And at this rate, we are not punished. At this rate, we're still not punished. Come and get me, Jawworm. He keeps blocking, and I keep killing. Some decisions like that can be hard, you know. I could deal damage but take 2, but wherever possible, minimize damage taken. It all really adds up. 2 potions already. Piercing Will is fantastic, great against Hexaghost. I haven't taken any block cards, and Piercing Will is ostensibly a block card. And given that the other options are absolute trash, I am certainly taking Piercing Will. I will never buy into the idea that Infinite Blades is a competitive A20 card. It's so bloody slow. Quick Slash, on paper, hey, it's Pummel Strike, but Pummel Strike upgrades on draw, and this upgrades on damage, and you certainly want the draw over the damage. Give me that Piercing Will. All this unupgraded stuff, but you don't get upgrades on Act 1, not for free at least. So, hello, Slaver. I see you want to hurt me. I can just survive or defend. No need to get rid of my Piercing Will here. But you are a real pain in the bum. Because you hit and you hit hard. And you also give me some debuffs. I think this one becomes vulnerable? Truly, I cannot remember. Anyway, let's just keep you nice and weak. And keep me nice and hurting you. First bit of damage incoming. No perfect run for this Silent. Oh, weaken. Just when I get all my damage cards. Well, that's unfortunate for me. However, it's not fortunate enough for you. Get out of here, Slaver. And I think the betting is now just closed. Ooh, holy moly. Some choices. Phantasmal Killer is pretty fantastic. But Jake loves well-laid plans. Jake would take well-laid plans over Phantasmal Killer most days of the week. Is this one of the days of the week? So good. And even a front runner for an upgrade. I love well-laid plans. Phantasmal Killer is a lot better when you have something like well-laid plans to ensure you can line up that double damage. You play well-laid plans and you draw your defends and neutralize, you feel very, very sad. Taking that well-laid plans, it's so good. Question is, do I upgrade the well-laid plans? Or do I deal more damage? For AoE? For just raw damage? Difficult, difficult. Lemon difficult. Probably upgrade the well-laid plans. What do we do against Gremlin Nob anyway? His blade dances are not very good against Gremlin Nob. But the attack potion is. The energy potion is. I got no problem using both of these potions if Gremlin Nob is our unhappy customer. But that's only a 1 in 3. If it's sentries, die, 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 and blade dances will destroy them. And well-laid plans to hold on to block when I need it. If it's Lagavulin, I'm in a little bit more of a dicey situation. But as long as I can get well-laid plans down early enough, I should be able to chug down a bottle of Lagavulin. Well-laid plans isn't damage, do remember that. It's no good at all against Gremlin Nob. 4 more AoE is hardly that great as well. Give me that well-laid plans. I'm going to want it upgraded anyway. It's one of the best cards in my deck. It's not Gremlin Nob, it's Lagavulin. And this is not early... well-laid plans. Just leave you be then. That's also not well-laid plans. This is pretty bad. Well, what's a man to do? He's getting his well-laid plans, and then he's not doing a whole lot of much, is he? I have to wake him up now anyway. He'll wake up regardless. So, didn't make good use of that at all. And now Lagavulin is going to make good use of me, smashing me for 20. I could spend all of my energy on blocking, and I would still take horrendous damage. Not a terrible idea to use the energy potion already. Defend, defend. Piercing Wail, die, strike. Neutralize has a good chance of drawing next turn. Could have done with it now, though. Well, now. Please stop hurting me. I need to get the damage in. Hold on to our strike. No reason not to. Okay, well, at least we got neutralize going our way. That's something. Outside of that, though, it's still the pain train for me. Ow, 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 ow. Take another 10. It all hurts. Now I need to lay that damage on Lagavulin like it's yesterday. Strike him, strike him. Should I contemplate an attack potion? If it's flechettes, and I don't want to play Blade Dance just yet. Looking at it right now, I'm about to take a strength down with no good, heavy, chunky attack cards. Let's play this right now. I have no problem at all with Glass Knife. Get in here, Glass Knife. Sneaky Strike would generate energy if I throw something away, but there's little point in that. And Glass Knife does more damage anyway, so shunk shunk. And get more shunking going. That should be winnable. Keep the block cards. Ugh, that defend isn't even worth having, though. Keep the attack cards so I can kill him. And hopefully we kill him right now. Do we kill him? These only deal 2 damage. Huh, this could be what one could call a problem. Because I do 4, 4, and 6. That's only 14. 15's on its way. Glass Knife will do 4 and 4. Times are bad. That's assuming I even draw the thing. Well, this is strictly more damage than a strike, so... Another strike and he's dead at least, but I paid for this one. Youch! Okay, that hurt. Was it worth it? Jury's out on that. The Mercury Hourglass is a slow burn of damage. And these cards are, for once, not really what I'm looking for. Next turn, gain energy without maneuver. How about I don't? I'll skip on these cards, please. Quite tempting to rest, but we haven't got our relic here yet, so let's go for an upgrade instead. Now that we've taken care of Lagavulin, it won't be spicy Lagavulin. Could be spicy Gremlin Nob or spicy Sentries. How would I deal with either of those? The argument says upgrade the Blade Dance. It's the card you're more likely to be playing more often. Synergizes a lot more than die. The thing is, die does more damage against the sentries. 4 to all. I'll get one of these Blade Dances upgraded. I think that's going to be more strategically useful. Okay, that's a medium-sized chest with a medium-sized reward. Doesn't... Oh, wow, that was bad. I'm taking it, but it's bad. The reason I don't like Matryoshka is that it's delayed value, and we need the value now because we're about to fight Spicy. Better than nothing? Maybe. Maybe. I might need to rest here. But can I afford not to upgrade? Can I afford to take this spicy elite? I mean, it's either sentries or Nob. Sentries is okay, although spicy sentries are horrifying. Nob probably kills me. Although the neutralizers will do something to deal with Nob's massive hit coming in, I think. Nob almost definitely kills you, yeah, with no potions as well. It's a scary encounter. Very, very scary. Imagine a super max health point Nob as well. Best thing I could really deal with right now is a plus strength Nob. You have well-laid plans for carrying neutralize over. Yeah, but you don't really get the turns to play a power like well-laid plans against Nob. It's all bad is what it is. Da-da-da is strictly better than Blade Dance against both. I would quite like Da-da-da to be upgraded. The question is, should I take this elite? Very, very dangerous. I'm 35 health as well. And even if I win, we're still a ways away from a rest. Whatever, let's go. It is plus strength Nob. That was actually the better outcome right now. And actually, Mercury Hourglass is going to do more help than I give it credit for. Well-laid plans to hold on to my neutralize, not a terrible idea, especially since I can't do that much damage, although I can do strike, strike, blade dance, and neutralize. Or I could ditch a strike to have well-laid plans to neutralize later. I think I should just unload the damage while the going is good. Question is, do I even kill Nob? I think I can be okay. Let's make it happen. Roar! And he comes with his plus strength 10. There's neutralize, not in the right turn. It's not the only thing not in the right turn. I gotta deal 25 damage, huh? 4, 4, 4, and 4. 16. 26. Okay, I need my strike, strike, and blade dance or I'm very dead. Gonna defend to save myself. Was that 2 damage, 3 damage? Wow. Wow. What a cruel, cruel world. These do save me damage, right? In a manner of speaking. Don't know if I needed to do that, actually. I could have blocked and saved myself a little bit more damage. As it stands, though, that was a terribly bad fight. And we get rewarded with something that's alright at dealing with Hexaghost, the bronze scales. We get the key, and some pretty poor options that I'm not interested in. Yeah, still not interested. Bye-bye. Lee's Waffle, please, or else I'm very dead. That's not Lee's Waffle. Oh, man. Gremlin Horn is so good, and I cannot have it. What about yet another Blade Dance? I think 2 is fine. What about Bullet Time? If I had more expensive cards and not 2 neutralizers, I could be tempted. Also more draw. Huh. Well, I'm not sold on much of this. Ooh, I didn't realize Sling of Courage was a shop relic. Trip seems not terrible. Yeah, some way of adding vulnerable to my foe is a great way to amplify the damage of those blade dances. Doesn't need an upgrade either. The upgrade's just AoE. I should definitely get a potion. Probably that power potion. Although, what power would help against Hexa? Yeah, what wouldn't help against Hexa? Give me Trip, give me power potion. Probably buy strength potion. Might not kill Hexa without it. Really amplifies the blade dances as well. Accuracy is power. Yeah, we don't have accuracy here. Oh, accuracy is a power that might be in the potion. Now that'd be alright. Alright, there we go. Oh, wow! Very low chance of finding a treasure in a question room, but we did, and we get double value thanks to Matryoshka. Oh, even better. We don't have to take the Darkstone Pier yet. We can take the Sapphire Key instead of it. What a lovely bit of linking there. Alright, say goodbye to Darkstone, say hello to Sapphire, and say hello to 2 random attack upgrades. All it could really be is Neutralize or Strike. With any luck, it's both the Neutralizes. It's 2 strikes. Well, poke me in the eye over that one. Can't afford the fight, but there's a 30% chance that this is a fight anyway. And it is a fight. And am I dead? Almost. That's 6, 11, neutralize, almost. Ha 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 ha, this hurts. Everything hurts. Everything still hurts. It's 1 more than necessary. No, it's not. And surprisingly, I could full block this, although I don't know what nasty thing you do with that. What do you do with that? Oh, you give me 2 slimes. 30% chance to use Flame Tackle, and he's doing it twice in a row, huh? I'd like to die you. And I can just die you. To be sure, 8 and 5, 13 block. Please, oh crap, I split him. That was not my intention. Oh, I think that decision just got me killed. Unless... $13 and 6. Oh boy, living on a prayer here. The prayer isn't good enough. Oh, the prayer just is not good enough. But what if... What if we were to deal 16 and 12 damage to this fool when I'm not weakened? Gonna need that rest. Resting before Hexaghost seems wrong, but we're gonna need it. I'm not convinced on any of these. But with all my strikes and all my defense, I've got a little bit too much clutter for dealing with Hexa. What about Grand Finale? On a 21 card deck? Too many things exhaust and retain to consider whether or not that's going to work for me. Grand Finale. Genuinely contemplating it because with well-laid plans, it's a lot more playable. But it's still hard as hell to get in there, and it's always underwhelming when you really need it, like against bosses. No, I don't think it is Grand Finale. Unfortunately, getting a rare card offered reduces your chance of getting further rare cards down the line. It has to build up. I'm not really sold on any of these, thanks. Not even Slice. Okay, well, I'm already dead, so let's just make ourselves slightly less dead. And go and take on the Hexa with the most. It's Hexaghost, who's already willing to take quite a bit of damage from the get-go. Should I consider my strength potion already? I should have done it before playing those attacks, of course, but now is still better than not now. I'm not sure I should play the power potion yet, but I will play the strength potion. Strength potion alone might get us through this. Gonna hope for piercing will, neutralize, defend, anything like that to stop the first multi-hit from just destroying me right now. The power potion could be accuracy, yeah, and it also could be useful later on. Piercing will just stops us dead. Die whilst you're vulnerable. Get the strike plus in. Bronze scales doing their best. Love me well laid plans. Should avoid taking any damage wherever possible. Hold on to my strike for now. Actually, a good run against Hexaghost already. Let's try and keep it that way. 6 damage 2 times. Please make it less than that. 4 damage 2 times. It's a damage race, but I don't want to take damage. Yeah, save the good damage dealing for when we have vulnerable. Trip should be coming. Hello, Trip. Hello, Trip with the Blade Dance. Even nicer. And hello, Goodbye Burn. Also really nice. Starting to think even the Strength Potion was overkill. But it's easy to think that when you're winning, right? And I'd know a thing or two about winning. Alright, well, if you get a replacement potion, hard to complain about spending a potion. The resting was worthless. I could have upgraded a card. Okay, what about these options? After Image, Alchemize, die. With all the card spam we have, After Image is looking really good. Makes me want to get rid of my defense if I pick this thing up. Don't really need innate, but I will take it. This run is now AI enhanced. Okay, Silent needs energy, that much is true. For once, Snecko Eye would not be very appealing. I have no cards that are high cost. Pandora's Box would be glorious, even though I upgraded 2 strikes. Ditching all these strikes and defends would be really good. But that is not an option. Our options are quite horrible, frankly. Never see enemy intents, and I'm not a good enough player to take this. Enemies become stronger, oh dear. Or turn our amazing starting relic into something that's arguably worse. It has to be Philosopher's Stone. I need the extra energy. But, yeah, time to take Philosopher's Stone and die to birds. At least we get a sizable heal. Although not a full heal. Some people say, oh, it doesn't matter taking damage on the boss, you get a full heal. Yeah, maybe on low Ascension. If you're playing below 5 Ascension, you're going to have that opinion. But that's not the case on higher Ascension. Looks like a 3 elite maximum here, although I'm terrified of Act 2 elites. And I love Act 2 events, because Act 2 events are not Act 2 fights or elites. Take a bunch of that, get an upgrade, fight an elite, and see how we're faring. Consider the placement of future elites. Don't really have the money to make shopping worthwhile. I spent all my money on stuff that really doesn't last so good, but I needed the insurance. Oh, hello, birds. Hello, philosopher-boosted birds. This is what one might call quite bad. After Image, Neutralize, Blade Dance, Survivor seems to be my best bet. And I'll floor... Oh gosh, do I floor the bird that's buffing? Or one of the ones that's already causing me issues? The problem is, if I want to floor one of these, I'll also be hitting it with Neutralize, making it a waste of time. But I really should floor one of these rather than take the added damage. Could I forgo anything? Could actually forgo the After Image, funnily enough. And I might even block more. Neutralize block 6. By not playing the After Image, I can Blade Dance and strike one of these guys as well. So thinking about it, if I neutralize you, strike and Blade Dance you, Survivor, I take nothing. That's pretty appealing. If I play After Image, then I neutralize and Blade Dance you out of the picture, and play Survivor. I also take nothing, but one of them is floored. That's probably a lot better. Also, let's floor the one with higher hit points, or lower. This guy is a real problem, but hopefully I draw Blade Dance to make life a lot less bad for me. Higher or lower health? Probably the higher health ones that die proportionally does a lot more when it's on the ground, which will surely happen. And it takes 3 hits to floor these guys on high ascension. Don't forget that small matter either. And then suddenly with Survivor, I have a... Wait, why do I have more energy than I thought? Oh, because I'm on 4 energy, not 3. You fool. I could have easily neutralized this bird. Then I would have had more space for another strike, but oh well. Not that it matters so much. I already upgraded die, so I don't need to hit you. I'll just do some damage on one of these guys, probably you. Ugh, you're all a problem for me. Be gone. And if you think I forgot about my bronze scales, you are right. Oh boy, thank goodness for Blade Dance Plus, because this is coming my way. Alright. Save me immediately, Blade Dance Plus. Take that guy out of the sky. Does it really matter who I hit here? Donk. These don't really matter either. No well-laid plans or anything, so just farewell. It's okay, because thonk, you go away, and they want to rise. Birds rising from the bottom to the top has got to stop. Boom. Flawless bird fight. Low roll on the money there again, thank you. Riddle with holes. Terrible, terrible A20 card. Terrible card in general. Unless you have magnificent strength gain, don't bother with this. And if you do, shivs are still better. Dodge and roll is nice with dexterity that we don't currently have, so that's another skip. A lot of skipping here. I don't think I'm going to get very stronger in Act 2, which is usually my problem playing Act 2. Who knows, we might get some amazing things like the Knowing Skull. Well, it's a damn shame I just rooted myself away from the money, because Knowing Skill could give you ungodly amounts of money. What is it you seek, and what is it you offer? Well, I don't need potions, and I don't like the fact that the colorless card is of unknown quality. Could be more trips, which is not what I need. Money is always nice, but do I even have an opportunity to go shopping later on this act? No, all shops are front-loaded. Although, question marks can be shops. Offering up a lot of my health could be a little dangerous, but I could stand to lose 13. Ooh, that is dangerous, though. I don't want an unknown colorless card for 6 of my current hit points. Take a little bit of gold and then get out of here. It's a shame that it hurts you to leave. Ah, if it isn't the Hysterical Guardian. We sought to not take a fight, and it said, have a fight. Oh, so typical. Well, I'm not piercing through that shield of yours. Wait, since when did they start with 37 shield? Something isn't adding up here. Also, why do you have a strength? Oh, right, yeah. The strength boost from the Philosopher's Stone. I don't remember these guys starting with 37, though. Ah, the Hourglass, of course. Thank you. How could I forget my beloved Hourglass? This fight's going to go pretty badly. If I had poison, that bouncing flask that I turned down earlier on, it'd be a different story. But I didn't take it, did I? Nothing for it. Got to get through that shielding one way or another. Yeah. Next turn is gonna hurt like hell. No, if I draw Neutralize Piercing Wail, it will hurt significantly less. So let's hope that happens. As it stands, though, this still isn't looking so hot. But is this lethal? Here comes the big hit. 12 by 2. We did not get Piercing Wail. We got Neutralized, but we're not getting through that. Do we have lethal? Actually, that well-timed upgrade to die. Whack. We are getting out of here alive. Feels good. Feels great, even. Crippling Cloud, Calculated Gamble, another Piercing Wail. All of these have a lot of merit of joining my deck. Calculated Gamble, a great way to get through all these strikes and defends, which are really weighing me down at this point. Crippling Cloud for poison and weak. Calculated Gamble is really good, but we don't have any discard synergies yet. We could pick them up, of course. Imagine getting Tingsha or Tough Bandages. Piercing Will's an excellent block card. We're fighting Champ, though. Give me that Calc Gamble. Alright. Well, we are well behind on our card removes, so please help me out. This is why we took all that extra money, right? Ah, you are a kind soul. Receive my purification. Yes, fewer strikes is a happier me right now, please. I live in hope that I find some footwork to make these defends not so garbage. But footwork is a power. I guess we have a footwork potion. And it's another fight, this time with the Red Mask Gang. I'm not going to part with all my gold. I had to speak sweet nothings to a burning skeleton to get it. So let's hope this works out to our advantage. Great fight to win, but then what isn't? Oh god, what is this draw? It's very, very, very bad. Jesus, what is this draw? You know, Bear hits like a truck on, I think it's turn 3 or so. What does he start doing again? Yeah, his maul of 20. Alternates between lunge and maul, and that maul hurts. Yeah, we full defend, that's for sure, but from where do we go there? Our blocking game is going to be pathetic because we're going to get -4 dexterity courtesy of Big Bear Man. I can't think of any power that gets me through this immediately. There's no immediate drawing power. Wraith form wouldn't help now. It might help next turn. Alright, Pointy, if that is your real name. I want to hold that Piercing Wail. Well, of course I don't have welly plans to hold it, but it'd be nice if this fight drags on. It's going to be a lot better than my block cards. So I guess we just take our full block and cry. Goodbye my dexterity and hello gorillions of damage. But we also have gorillions of attack. Die kills Pointy. 17 plus 18. We'll kill Romeo as well. And then we have Blade Dancer. You know what? We might have something good going on here. Kabang. Do we have lethal? I got 9, 9, 4, 4, and 4. 12 and 18 is 30, so that's not going to be lethal. What about 33? Still not lethal. Power Potion could make a lethal or generate a block through something like Nightmare. Or could generate a lethal with something like Accuracy. Am I sure I don't have this? 12, yeah, 12 and 18 is 30. We have 30 worth of damage. No, sorry, we've got 33 worth of damage here. And they have 34 health total. So we are one off. I guess we'll see if the Power Potion here. If the Power Potion saves us 11 damage, that's still a good investment. 1,000 cuts would get us the win here. Deal 1 damage to all enemies, and we're about to play quite a few cards. Yeah, 1,000 cuts should have this, no problem. Thank you, 1,000 cuts. Let's get dancing with the blades. If I deal 9 on you, then 9 on you. No, Bear. Alright. We had to pay for that Power Potion, but I think it paid for itself remarkably well. And we get a replacement potion. The Flex potion works exceedingly well with our Blade Dances. And the Red Mask, 1 week to all enemies, a great way to get out of a really bad turn 1 is what that is. And Blur, you know, we're not that bad at generating block. Provided we have After Image down. Yeah, I say not bad, maybe we are kind of bad at it. Should I take a Blur? I always undervalue Blur, but it's great for those turns where you just have loads of block and then nothing else. Really fun thing to boost as well. Blade Dance is 4 block with AI, yeah, but AI needs to be down. And I already have a better Blade Dance. Does bloat out the garbage, though. You upgrade to be 8 block, right? Yeah. Footwork is what this deck severely needs. Footwork and some scaling. We're going up against Champ with no real scaling solution, which is quite scary. Actually, the big scary thing is this right now. We have an elite, a forced elite no less. I can get an upgrade, of course. What could the elite be, of course? It could be Gremlin Leader, it could be the Slavers, it could be the Book of Stabbing. Frankly, all of those sound quite bad. We don't have the damage output currently. Yeah, I mean, what damage do we have? We got kind of Act 1 damage output, but not Act 2 damage output. Yeah, hard to deny that we need more damage done. I'll take that. With a bit of luck, I draw all 3 with a Flex Potion and murder whatever comes my way. But that's already asking for quite a lot. An argument to be made for upgrading the Calc Gamble. We haven't even seen the card yet. Although there's another argument for making the Blade Dances stronger. Blade Dance upgrade feels so anemic right now, but what's a man to do? Trip Plus could make the Slavers fight a whole lot nicer. Unless we were fighting Champ. Trip Plus really feels like a wasted upgrade in a lot of fights. But you know what? I'll take it. Take it and pray for Slavers. Hey, it's Slavers! But you never really pray for Slavers. It's a horrifying fight. Ooh, Trip Plus. Well, I need to think about this one, because it's not great. That Flex Potion is probably getting put to use. I imagine Trip Plus, Flex, Neutralize, Blade Dance, murder the Slaver on the back. Try to get out of this situation with my head on my shoulders. Immediate value on Trip Plus, though. Feeling swole. Swole is good. Suddenly I'm dealing 13, 13, 13, 12 to you. Which is lethal, of course. I got 3 energy, though. I mean, I can play just about everything I have. But yeah, you need to die, and I need to then take out Blue Slaver because he's the next strongest. 13, 13, 13 brings you down to 7. Can we do a little better than that? What about 21? 21 and 26? That's a lot cleaner a kill. Nah, yourself. I also wanted to neutralize one of these 2 on this turn. If I neutralize Shiv, Strike... Oh, I want Well-Laid Plans and I want Defend. I guess that Strike isn't going to be used here. Much as I would like to. Yeah, if it's not lethal, it's probably not worth playing right now. Although, consider the boosted, everything that it does. Nah, it shouldn't be too hard to kill you next turn, especially if Well-Laid Plans that Strike. Do I need Well-Laid Plans is maybe another better question to ask myself. What does it do for me in this fight? It doesn't really advance it much. I'd rather just get everything done. Oh, he was already weak. Yeah, I'm a lot less swole next turn, though. There you go. Sorry, Well-Laid Plans. I do love you, but I guess I didn't love you enough. Donk. Goodbye, blue guy. Hello, this guy. Hello, this increasingly weakened guy. Is that even worth playing? Think of what I could do here. I could strike him. Yeah, between the Mercury Hourglass and the Bronze Scales, we are getting some chipping damage done here. Splat. And that should be all she wrote. My big damage cards coming here at the end. Alright, all in all, not terrible, and that is not terrible either, the Pocket Watch. Doesn't really work with my card spamming here, but if I ever choose not to spam cards, we get 3 extra draw on the next turn. Phenomenal relic. One of the best in the game. Strength Potion, again, never punished on playing my potions. I tell you, accuracy, not bad. Not the power I'm looking for, but I will certainly take accuracy. Oh god, if I don't veer left, it's another elite. But I should hold to the right, because I could do with a rest site, so I think I will go this way. Yeah, whether or not I have to rest here depends on what we find here. Which includes another match and keep. I've never seen it twice in the same run. What madness is this? Die. I don't particularly want another one. Acrobatics I could do with. Reflex is a bit better with the calculated gamble. Ugh, doubt. Well, I'm glad we found you there. Do I want a second die? Honestly, not really. I need damage that scales up. Ugh, okay, well, we've seen what both of the curses are, regret and doubt. There's Reflex. Do I want Reflex? The only things that work with are Survivor and Calc Gamble, but the thing is I could hold on to it with well-laid plans. It's only draw, though. It's not the energy that I'd like. Maybe I should investigate what more of these draws are. Ugh, there's the other doubt. So do I take a very small chance of getting another good card, or do I take a Reflex? Yeah, draw is nice. But it's not a Reflex plus. Die is AoE, which is lacking at this point. Yeah, and it's also useless against the Champ, which is my main fight right now. Die does not solve the Champ. But you know what? I still think it's the best option we've got here. Let's die. Especially on 4 energy. Okay, we already have the key, so we can take whatever amazing relic this is. And I'm sure it's fantastic. I'm sure it's a peach. I was close, actually. Strawberry. And question card. More card choices. More max hit points. That's pretty good. But could it be better? It means I'm a little less encouraged to rest here. And a little more encouraged to do what? Make accuracy into accuracy plus? The accuracy plus could really help out with the chump. Yeah, I could still easily die to elites, of course. Could rest for 20 health. Resting for 20 health, knowing that there are 3 fights unavoidably after elite, is not a bad idea, actually. I'll take that. Resting is generally quite bad. It's only a small amount of your health back, and an upgrade will make you more likely to smash through the fights, but I'm not good with silent. Are we any good against the gremlins? Oh, if only I'd upgraded die. Actually, yeah, it's 1 short. If only I'd upgraded die. That's okay, though. Trip is free. So trip die and just try to pulverize gremlin leader. 40% potion chance. I like these potions, and I will definitely want them for champ, because they'll help me the whole fight. Strength and dexterity. Ba-bang. Ba-bang. Well-laid plans. Now, here's the kicker. Should I play a card? Or even 2? Neutralize will prolong his weakness. Strike will do damage. However, if I do neither, I pocket watch. And pocket watching is good. Pocket watch will draw 3 additional cards next turn. Better hold on to neutralize. Holding it and playing it are functionally the same right now because he's already on 1 weakened. Unless I was holding neutralize for several turns. And yes, currently I can retain a neutralize anyway, so I'm really just playing 1 card this way. I think I'll take the extra draw for next turn. I'll end my turn here. I'll hold on to neutralize and a defend, probably. Just in case he goes for his 11 by 3. Which he could. Nightmare when he does. He does not. And if he had, I did not get my screeching at him, which would have made life better. But what I do have is the opportunity to accuracy plus. I should still hold on to this neutralize, actually, funnily enough. I got good options here. Which do I like the best? I got both my neutralizers. I may as well just play both. I'm playing a lot of cards this turn anyway. That makes sure he's weakened for next turn. I'll hold on to die so that I can take out his little bags of fun that are coming next. So hold on to die calc gamble? Sure. So die should slaughter his little bastards that he brings in. Oh, handily. And he still doesn't want to attack. This guy is playing my kind of game. Blep. And now it's time for him to very sadly die. Sad for him, of course, not for me. Perfect fight. No potions used. Bottled lightning. Hold that thought. Don't think I want swift potion over these. And look at all these choices I get courtesy of question card. Blur with a plus is suddenly a lot nicer, but what about finisher? 8 damage per attack played this turn. Now that's finally a card that does some damage. And with the retain of well-laid plans, it's a lot easier to play a lot of shivs and then brutalize with finisher. I'm taking that finisher, even though blur is tempting, because my block game is very sad right now. Give me that finisher. So about that bottle lightning, is there any skill I actually want to play on turn 1? Is there any skill I actually have that's worth having on turn 1? I could do Blade Dance Plus, or I could do Trip Plus. I could even do Piercing Wail. Trip Plus is probably the right idea, though. What about Calc Gamble? Calc Gamble turn 1 is a pretty good way of making sure that if things look bad, I get to draw 6 additional cards. Well-Laid Plans is a power IKG DDR. I would need the Bottled Tornado in order to work with that. But this is Bottled Lightning. At least it's not Bottled Flame. Bottled Flame is Bottled Trash. Yeah, it's a toss-up between Calculated Gamble and Trip Plus. After Image would save your bum almost every fight, I think. Again, that's a power. We cannot bottle it without Bottled Tornado. Also, if we wanted this on turn 1, we could just upgrade it. I say just, an upgrade is expensive. So, Trip Plus or Calc Gamble? Calc Gamble gives a lot more security in a deck that has too much trash in it, so I'll probably bottle the Calc Gamble. Draw 6 additional cards if things look grim as well, but oh man, Trip Plus die just obliterates my foes. Bottle Flame die plus is no longer good security at this rate. Into Act 3, it just cannot produce what you need. Gamble is a good idea to bottle. Never know when you could do turn 1 brick draw. It's a lot less likely with Ring of the Snake, but it's a lot more likely to make Calc Gamble useful with Ring of the Snake, because then suddenly it draws 6 cards for me if I brick truly badly. More reasonably is I have 2 good cards that are worth playing, blip blip, and then I play Calc Gamble and draw 4 more. Yeah, when I look at it like this, it makes that Calc Gamble look a lot more like the choice, doesn't it? Swift Potion is superior to the potions that you have right now. In general, yes, but knowing that I'm walking into a fight with Champ, I would much rather have Dex and Strength. Champ is a guy that you really have to outscale, so if I can get my Strength Potion and my Accuracy Plus down, I need to just set him up to shiv him and finish him to death whilst he's still above half hit points and just playing around with me rather than getting serious. Swift Potion is a one-off draw 3. Well, guess what? I have a relic that does that, so I leave behind the Swift Pot for now. Something I'd consider better than this is probably Power Potion over the Dex Potion. Duplication Potion over Dex Potion. Ghost in a Jar over Dex Potion. But not Swift Potion. Let's move. Hello, Calc Gamble. So we were talking about pretty crappy turn 1 draws here. Putting this one pretty high on that list. Putting this one really high on that list. So this is a horrifying fight because the Chosen will start slapping you very hard very quickly. Zapping for 21, debilitating with vulnerable and weak, and that Hex that they start with is just so nasty. Dazed's coming at me for playing skills. Most unpleasant. But then the Cultist scales up enormously, so you want to kill the Cultist as well. What's a man meant to do here? Well, he's meant to neutralize Blade Dance and carry on. I don't know who to target, though. Probably Cultist over Chosen currently. Well, this isn't terrible, but I didn't get either of my powers down. That Piercing Will's coming at the wrong time. Oh well. Them's the breaks. Okay, well, things are going from bad to also bad. Now I'm already filling my hand up with Dazeds, which are going to make everything very unpleasant for me. But it is a full block. Can't say fairer than that. Die kills the Chosen. And there's Die. And then in comes the 10x2, which I'm not equipped to deal with at all. How do I block again? I don't think Strength Potion gets me out of this, right? Six, 6, and 6, and 13. 24, 34. Yeah, the Strength Potion won't save me here. Just gotta do what I can do. What's my draw next, actually? Horrifying. If only that finisher were here. Finisher right now. Hey, you know what could save me here? The Swift Pot. It's okay, we've already got AI up. After image, that is. You know, it's not as bad as it looked, it's just quite bad. And no, the Dexterity Potion does not make AI better. Whoa, golly gosh, what is this? Thank goodness Chosen didn't hurt me there, because it would have hurt. Now you are the one doing the hurting. You know, we never get to see it in action, do we? Go, finisher, go. Okay, there's 100 ways that could have gone a lot worse, including giving me a potion reward. I like backflip. Between the Mercury Hourglass, the Bronze Scales, and the Caltrops, who even needs to do damage? But that backflip is talking sweet things into my ear. I love block and draw together. Sure. And now there's a secret elite, the Snake Plant. Every time you hit it, it only gets more and more block. A hard counter to the likes of Blade Dance, but Piercing Wail just shuts it down. Pretty handily. At least for one turn. Well, I say shuts it down. Let's get that crummy damage done while we can. Probably throw it on one defend and gamble the rest. After image. I'll take my 1 damage and move on with my life. Yeah, Snake Plant is a horrifying foe, to be sure. When it comes in and does things like this. 9x3, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you? Just play everything, I guess. Fortunately, After Image is going to be doing monstrous amounts of work for us. Quite curious to see what's on my backflip, though. You say. Defend not looking too bad either. Can I have to Blade Dance the extra block here? Probably need to do that defend, but how much block are we going to get if we try to go without it? I think I have to forgo the died. Well, actually, what's more damage? I need the blocking from the Blade Dance. Come on, let's be real here. Do that to break through the shield there. Such a shame. Actually, is this lethal? 12 and 9. No, no way. Not even. A man can have many dreams. But he can also full block against that horror show, and that is very welcome. And now all we need is die. Whew, great fight against a horrifying foe. What's all the low rolls on my money, though? What about 2 after images? 2 after images and a whole lot of shiv spamming can get me through many of life's miseries, so I'll take it. Ah, Centurion and Mystic. I like this fight. I'm not sure I've ever failed to it. But hey, it's a first for everything, right? Accuracy, die, calc gamble. They're both coming swinging at the start, which is quite unfortunate. Might not be time for accuracy then. Good though it is. Die is going to force you to heal next turn. I really lack good block solutions here, but Piercing Will would help out. And do this. What am I doing? Should have after imaged first there. Oh well. Oh well. Could kill the Mystic, but that makes Centurion go ballistic. Can I handle ballistic? Possibly. Also, could I kill you? No, not even close. Not terrible. Now you're going to waste your time healing, and that's my opportunity to lay Centurion down in a pit. Gonna need a deeper pit. Alright, all's well that ends well. Eviscerate, huh? I don't think so. What about backstab? I also don't think so. That's gonna make 2 of my first draws innate. And the 11 damage, yeah, I'd take this on Act 1, but end of Act 2, not so much. Acrobatics, nay too shabby. I'm a little bit of energy generation away from having a pretty good deck. Eviscerate only works for me if it comes after Calc Gamble, and there are too many ways that doesn't happen, but in Acrobatics? Acro I can get behind. Would be better upgraded, but name me a card that isn't. Upgrade the Calc Gamble so I can play it more often. Upgrade the accuracy so my shivs are really good. Upgrade the acro to draw 1 more. We're fighting Chump here. Champ lays a lot of status effects on you, and he does reasonable damage for a while. Then when you bring him under half health, he executes you, and execution would kill me. So the whole idea is to keep tickling him until I have my accuracy and my after images down, lay him with a very good well-laid plans with Blade Dances and Finisher. And that speaks towards getting accuracy up. Although there's a very high chance that I don't survive long enough to make that happen because my block game is abysmal. This is why I've kept the Dexterity Potion, especially over the Swift Potion. Look at that, I got basic block cards and Backflip. After Image is doing a lot of heavy lifting with regard to generating block, and it's still not good enough. But we haven't really been offered block cards, have we? We've been offered not Backflip, the other one. Dodge and Roll, which is 4 then 4 block. But that's not good enough without dexterity boosts. No fancy footwork. Thinking about it, Silent kind of lacks big chunky block cards, doesn't she? Leg Sweep would be nice, I suppose. But I already have good weakness. Blade Dance blocks for 8 with the upgrades and the after images. That's very true. Only one of them are upgraded though. Right, well, the die is cast. Let's go. chump. Well, this is a start. Well-laid plans, after image, calc, gamble, I dare to say. Oh yeah, you're right, there was the opportunity to take Cloak and Dagger for blocking and shiving. If I skipped over that by now, I kind of wish I had it back. Only a little, though. Yeah, see, die. Tempting, but what does it really achieve? Does a small amount of damage to a guy with a huge amount of damage. I need something to help me out here. These help me out. Oh, these help me out quite a lot. I'm going to want this anyway, so let's just chug the Dex Potion. It's probably backflip Blade Dance, right? Blade Dance is 5 block, the Defender's 7 block. And I don't need that much more when I got backflip coming my way. Do I want to play backflip? Might be better to hold on to backflip, because at the moment I wouldn't want things like after image, accuracy. Yeah, now is not the time. The time is not yet now, my big, chunky, canned friend. I'd rather get a full block. Hold on to these. You swing for literally nothing. And then he buffs himself up, which is a bit terrifying. So he's going to want to give himself... What is he doing here? Metallicize? I really don't want to have to deal with him getting metallicized, but that looks to be exactly what's happening here. Ach, wheel. I should hold on to that neutralize. Do I want to play a bajillion cards here? Depends what backflip has in store for me. Well, whether I want to or not, damage does need to be done. The question is, do you strength potion already? I've been doing all this tickling without strength potioning. I was thinking about holding that for when he goes down to half health. Because as you see, this is a lot of tickling and not a lot of hurting him. But I still think with some good management, I could make it through without the strength potion. If I really need it towards the end, I can pop it then. We have decent weakness application. Our block game isn't beyond terrible. I do this, though. Yeah, this is why I want things like my neutralize in my hand, but hey, there's accuracy. There's finisher with no sword dance, but I can hold on to that. Survivor block coming in at 11 block on its own. This would be 8, so defend on its own. Does he do multi-attack before he gets mad? No, executes his only multi-attack, and that's after he gets angry. He's got the most complicated AI, does this guy. So Piercing Wail might actually be better just to play and get rid of rather than anything else. Although playing nothing else gets me pocket watch value. I'd rather not take that damage. So let's play it this way. Holding on to Piercing Wail for when he does execute might actually be worth considering, though. Because execution could just kill me dead. But it does clog up my deck right now, and I'd quite like to get rid of these exhausting cards. Not an easy choice, truth be told. I think I will hold on to it, all things considered. And Metallicize can really add up, though. If you take too long with a champ, it can burn real bad. Burn, baby, burn. Akra's going to reshuffle the deck. If I want the deck reshuffled, what do I want in it? I wouldn't mind having Trip back in it. And it's always nice to see Neutralize back in the fray, Bentos. Funny that Akra doesn't reshuffle itself, though. Hey, finally I can get Die out of my hands. Whooshunk. So I don't want to bring him below 220. keep that one in mind. What I want to do is set him up for a big, vulnerable Blade Dance finisher. Preferably when he's not doing this to me, but that's where Neutralize is for. And boy, is it there. Oh, I was wondering why I'm not blocking so hard. Of course, he decided to smash me with Frail on top of everything else. Hey, Piercing Will. Actually helping me out, but can I make do and still hold on to it? Because I could just block and I'd be okay. Blocking and being okay is nice. I do like being okay. Debatable choice. I think we're in a lot less trouble than I make it sound. Just not experienced at dealing with Champ as silent. Not without poison, at least. So again, be very, very careful. Don't bring this guy below 220 until I'm ready to absolutely raise Cain. At this point, I do just want Die out of my hand. There's Blade Dance. With Blade Dance, I could keep them both and be ready for a finisher. Which is what I want to be close to doing. He's going to buff himself up. Weaken will be gone from me, but then I'm going to be quite vulnerable to severe horrors happening. But we have double AI up right now, after image. So I'm going to hold the Blade Dance and Neutralize and see where we can go from there. Also, with my Pocket Watch, draw is going to be pretty immense right now. In comes the 22. Oh man, of course it goes for the big old block, but there is my finisher. There is absolutely my finisher. Strength Potion looks at me with a great allure. Not weakened, it's really as good as it's going to get. Can even smack him with a Neutralize while the going is good. And I should have plenty of block here. The question is, how about the damage? If you nuke him this turn, as best you can, you'll get another turn before he executes, right? Absolutely. Although the next turn doesn't look very damage intensive. Actually, both of the next turns don't look very damage intensive. There's a Blade Dance and a Trip, but you need a bit more than that against the Chump. You know what? I'd hate to die due to not using this. Let's just chug the damn thing right now and start laying the smackdown on him. Got no draw except for Backflip, and it's not draw that I could put to use except for a Neutralize, so let's not bother. But I need space for all these Blade Dances I'm going to get, so I need to play a strike, preferably a strike with a plus on it. Then I can Blade Dance all over the Chump. Dun 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 dun. Who even needed the Strength Potion? I should have run the numbers. But never punished, we do get a replacement potion for it. And Die offers itself once more. So it's Corpse Explosion. Even though I don't have poison, Corpse Explosion is still nice. I mean, it eradicates Donu Deka, if nothing else. That might have been overkill. Maybe a little bit. That potion was worth quite a bit, though. It wasn't just 2 pair extra, 2 pair of the attacks. He was vulnerable as well. Yeah, solves Donu Deka, Spear and Shield. The problem with Donu Deka and Spear and Shield is that they have Artifact, but I do have quite a bit of weak application. That said, I'm just not convinced on Corpse Explosion. It's just the other choices are pretty poor. We don't really do malaise things. Alchemize, we don't tend to have that much problem getting potions. It's nice, though. It's really nice to just always have a potion, especially when it's a free potion. It's not Die, and it's not malaise. So is it Corpse Explosion or is it Alchemize? Corpse Explosion works in so many ways, huh? But it's an expensive card at 2. It'll be my only 2-cost card. Doesn't stack with the other things I do. And take the Alchemize. And then we end up with Sozu. No, but we do get Snecko. This is not a Snecko Deco, not by a long shot, not with all these one-cost cards. But given my alternatives, it might be. Double the effectiveness of your potions. I did just take the potion-generating card, but I usually like to have Potion Belt and or White Beast Statue before I go for Sacred Bark. Do you have any 2+ cost cards? Nope, not a single one. Everything is free or 1 cost. So Snecko will tax me much harder than normal if I go for the eye. Kite is almost free energy. No, we don't have good discard game. We have Acrobatics, we have Calc Gamble, and we have Survivor. That's it. So, granted, there's no downsides to Hovering Kite, but there's no downsides to Sacred Bark either. Every time you discard, gain energy, but only once per turn. So to get that, you'd need to be discarding every turn. We've already turned down prepared cards. Tools of the Trade would make that pretty free, but don't have Tools of the Trade, and even so, you have to get it in play to get the kite value. Does make the bottled Calc Gamble stronger. This is essentially a gain 1 energy card. And the first turn is the most important turn. Get in here, Hovering Kite. Let's show you if we can't pick up a few more discard cards. Yeah, Bark would have been it if I'd had either White Beast Statue or Potion Belt. But if I had White Beast Statue, I would not have taken Alchemize. I would have taken Corpse Explosion. Then I might have slightly considered Snecko Eye. But if I had White Beast Statue, there's no way I wouldn't take Bark, right? Anyway, we don't need to force ourselves into any particular path, but with all the money burning a hole in our wallet, we should take a Merchant, and early Merchant is probably better than late Merchant. Question card says take Fights as well, but Fights and Merchant, hard to line up. What about Resting? It's a really good rest site path up the center and towards the far right. Can I get the Merchant before you? Yes, I can. Very low on the question marks unless I jump away from you. But that's pretty good. There's a lot of rest sites, there's a couple of elites. It's that shop with all that money burning a hole in my pocket. Alright, let's make it matter. Hello, Repulsor, Spiker, and Exploder. You're all weak. You're all getting smacked by my Mercury Hourglass. It's already done 193 damage. And I could alchemize myself a potion from the get-go. Yeah, well, let's do exactly that. Strikes and defends, you say? Got 4 energy. I can play all but one of these. The trouble is, there's quite a lot of damage coming my way. And the die will make 7 additional damage courtesy of the Spiker come my way, so not great, this. Yeah, I know, die hurts in the thorns. Still contemplating it, believe it or not, because if I block for 7 and then play it, that's probably better than taking the 9 or the 10 off of you. I can't believe you're hurting me, though. This thing normally just throws dazes at you. 20% chance of an attack. Doesn't even attack twice in a row, so you're not going to hit me next turn. Killing the Exploder is quite a priority. So it's probably after Image, Blade Dance, Defend, die. Gotta maximize the blocking, we know that much. I don't have anything particularly deadly going on here. Can I at least take out that 10? 4 is 12 on top of 17. It's only 29. So I can kill the Exploder. I guess that's going to have to do. Not a happy bunny with this. but I guess taking 6 is agreeable. All things considered, taking 6 is hardly the worst thing in the world, is it? I would like to avoid playing Blade Dance because shivs are very, very bad for dealing with spikers. Finisher is also very bad at dealing with spikers. You get out of here. Yeah, geez, what's a man to do here? Nothing good. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, we're still going somewhere, I'm sure. I want to smack this spiker, honestly, as much as I can. You're on 9 still. Alright. Well, if nothing else, my beloved Mercury Hourglass can put an end to your vile machinations. Almost. An obscure opponent. And that's pretty fun in its own way. However, you still get shivved like the rest. Okay, taken care of. Honestly, I did not expect our decision at the very start of the game to carry us as far as it has. We could have taken Bouncing Flask, but notably, we had not found any more poison cards after that Bouncing Flask. Maybe there was a deadly poison in the shop. And there was, of course, the explosive corpse explosion we saw at the end there. Aside from that, though, no poison at all. Whereas plenty of things that work with shivs. Backstab with a plus. True enough, there was also Envenom. Was that for sale? Yeah, that was in a shop, wasn't it? Backflip is tempting. Cloak and Dagger's tempting. Setup is not tempting. Setup's good with a really expensive card, which we don't have. Backflip, huh? I just need a footwork really, really badly. I need a footwork. Cloak and Dagger's 2 for the price of 1. Works pretty well with after images. Plural that we have down. Would be better with an upgrade, but what wouldn't? With all the strikes and defense still in my deck, sans 1 strike, picking up more cards to bloat them out is quite good in a way. Yeah, at this stage, unupgraded trash like this is hard to justify. Even the backflip. I love backflip, but come on. Got a 25% chance of being upgraded at this stage in the game. Gonna skip. I got question card. We can pick up more and better prizes. Ooh, especially when there's whispering going into my ears. I could get a couple of madnesses. But again, they're not useful to me because I don't have high cost cards for them to target. And I'm certainly not taking an innate unplayable curse, so let's just lose half the impact of our strawberry and keep moving. Shop. Deliver me from this injustice, please. What am I even looking for here? You got a burst on you? You got an adrenaline on you? I know adrenaline counter synergizes Pocket Watch, but it's still a good card. If I wanted to pay for the backflip, I have another option to do so. Otherwise, these options are not good. Sure, the Caltrops together with the Bronze Scales is decent-ish damage on the heart. Then I could pay for an Acrobatics, but again, I'd rather have an Acrobatics Plus. Don't want to waste all my time upgrading. Was there another shop choice if I didn't do this? I would have to skip an upgrade for the shop and take the... Ugh, okay, this is all pretty bad. Better spend my money while I have it. Clockwork Souvenir. Would work pretty good if I found Wraith Form. Might actually take Clockwork Souvenir with that in mind. Would also work really good with a Flex Potion. Just the options here are not good. Panacea is another way to gain artifact, but I'd rather have it innately than having to play a card. I really don't like the idea of diverting to take the next shop. But this shop does suck. Yeah, losing an upgrade, taking an elite before that. It's all pretty bad. I mean, how well versed am I for taking out elites right now? I'll tell you, not very good, especially not Reptomancer. Reptomancer turn 2 is scary, unless I can get Trip Die for turn 2. That's a lot less scary. I think it's just spend the money, even if the gains are not that great. I live in hope that I'm going to find some fancy footwork, so goodbye Strike. Still some dosh left over, might just keep it at this point. Fighting Donu deck out. We might not be fighting Time Slug. But you can interpret that phrase a few ways. What about Metamorphosis? Shuffle 3 random attacks and they're all free? No, that's useless because my attacks are expensive. Also, I can't afford it. This isn't a charity after all. Honestly, the way things are, I can't turn down that acrobatics. I'll probably find it for free, but eh. What is money at this point? I'll be taking all that block for free if you don't mind. Nothing saying that I have to play Count Gamble here. Could just smoke the thing. I've already got full block and some extra damage, so... oh, right, hold on, don't play that. Don't play that. Calc is also free energy, but if I get the energy and then I brick, let's say I get well-laid plans after Image Ascender's Bane, that doesn't work out so well. Probably better just to do that, so I guarantee full block, and then... guarantee full block. Don't have well-laid plans, whatever. Anyway, time for you to die. Horrifically. Oh my. Very horrifically. I should consider that Alchemize is in my deck, and I could have switched out the energy potion for a better potion. Not sure I could have survived that attack, though. What about Outmaneuver? Next turn, gain 3 energy. Works pretty good with Pocket Watch. I think I'm already Blade Danced to the hilt. Not sure I want another one, especially if it's not upgraded. But I am looking at that Outmaneuver Plus. I have a hard time spending lots of energy, but you know what? I'll take it. There's always some guy on YouTube taking a hatchet to me for not valuing Outmaneuver high enough. Hey, look, it's Outmaneuver. Let's see what we have coming first here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, I have a proposition for you. Shiv, 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 dance, shiv, shiv, shiv. Pop a potion. I'd like to do both, frankly. What's the odds I can even use that extra energy? It's not there. Let's give it a go. Give peace a chance. The Maw always has that pathetic attack coming in, but it's revving up. It's getting ready. After image, well-laid plans, blade dance. Couldn't make use of any of the energy that I got off of after image. I got my well-laid plans ready. Where are you, Alchemize? There you are, Alchemize. What's in you? Haha, worse potion. That's very funny. Let's hold on to that neutralize. And let's also pocket watch. Has not done a lot of drawing, has that pocket watch, but man, is it an amazing relic. We're going to need some amazing right about now. Actually, piercing whale handles whatever we need to care about right now. Yeah, this poor Joker. He's not doing a whole lot. Might hold on to neutralize, because I'll already be able to block here almost certainly. I need the space for my acro. Ooh. Ooh. I need the space for my blade dance. Ooh. Yeah, but I don't have enough space for my blade dancing. Tell you what, I'll hold on to both of those for next turn. You're a joke, Mawworm. I'm trying to think of any time that the Maw has ever given me any trouble. I guess the trouble is meant to be from his very high hit points, but come on now. Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? Give me the dosh. Give me yet another counterattack potion. I tell you, that fire potion could be the difference between a very bad time with Repto and not a very bad time with Repto. I'm actually going to keep it over the liquid bronze. Prepared with a plus on it, huh? Draw 2, discard 2. Helps trigger my hovering kite. Helps clear crap out the deck. I think I can absolutely get behind that. More so than a dagger throw. Yeah, go for that. But not liquid bronze. How many wins has Jake? Today, 0. But this is the first run. Alright, what are we upgrading? Doing good not to take damage. Alchemize could be free, acrobatics could draw more, calculated gamble could not go away, blade dance could have more blades in it. All compelling arguments. But which is most compelling? Draw is good. Innate after image? 1 innate after image. Because problems like this might make me not want it so badly. It's 2 innate cards. Finisher with Blade Dance already, and after image. Sure. 4, 4, 4, and 4 doesn't even kill one of these guys. It's tempting to even strike plus. Nine and 8 kills you, which is quite nice indeed. There are things to consider here. Die, even with a plus isn't going to kill you, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stab you. I'm going to stab you again. I'm going to finish you. Then I'm going to calc this away, gain some energy. Then have more energy for next turn. Come on, outmaneuver, don't let me down. Then comes the pain train. Yep, the 80 damage coming in. Would be over 100 if I hadn't killed that other thing. Piercing Whale, backflip, after image, die. Okay, DDD is here to maybe help me a lot. Fire Potion also good. Extra energy also good. So, after image, flippity backs. Uh-oh. Oh, that didn't work out so hot now, did it? No, sir, it did not. But die neutralizes 20. It kills you. Strike on you kills you. Alright. Ugh, I don't want to waste my neutralize on you, though. Let's see where this is going first. Ooh, could also dupe. Could even dupe Piercing Whale for 12 off of you, which would be pretty fandabidoozy-dozy. It's big savings. Duping die kills all of them, leaving me to weaken and pierce the Repto. I think it's double Piercing Whale for the most savings, though. Because these daggers will just kill themselves, dealing no damage. Die kills you. Neutralize the Repto. Yeah. It's that damage from Repto that I most want to do something about, though. This is going down, there was no question about that. No damage coming my way, so there's no point in neutralizing you, so if anything, just make sure none of that is happening. Okay. Who said you could still be hurting me like that? Come on, Ghost in a Jar. Speed Potion? Yeah, absolutely. It's already going to save me good amounts right now. Do I Pocket Watch, or do I die? I'm going for the block here, so it's die. Splat. Taking 4 on that turn. Extremely welcome. Alright, things looking much, much better now. Don't really need well-laid plans here, but I'm curious what's in prepared. Trip. Oh, Trip is very welcome. Probably more so than Neutralize. Alright, we should have this one in the bag. Sans some very, very poor draws now. Very, very poor draws. I'm hoping to just kill Repto here. You think you can make arrangements, game? It's all in the Trip. Alright, as Repto fights go, very good. Nen Mummified Hand is here to say, good thing you picked up all of those fancy footworks. All these one-cost powers are looking great. Well-laid plans, after-image accuracy, another after-image. Basically, any power now is great. And that means energy is solved. I need draw yesterday. I did buy that acrobatics thing. I don't want to buy it, but I'll take it. Good. We get some draw here. We have a serious chance. Another acrobatics. Yeah. Some people would say take the blade dance, though, Jake. You've got all the blade dancing synergies. Blade dance isn't draw. But what's the point in drawing if you don't draw to damage? I want both. Oh, that one. I really want that one. Of course, there's no powers here. What's more important to me right now? More acro or more blade dancing? Engage the blades. I'll be callous enough to say that none of these upgrades speak to me, such to the point where I would rather obtain the key right now. That way I still have 2 upgrades, although one's right here, and I'm not going to get a card out of this thing, am I? Whoa! Punished immensely. Imagine a world in which I could have Sacred Bark with the White Beast statue. I'm imagining that world. Okay. On the bright side, that's a guaranteed 2 potions per fight, so use potions liberally. Why not upgrade Calc Gamble? It's a good idea. It wouldn't exhaust. But how often do we see Calc Gamble again? The thing is, Calc Gamble is there for my good turn 1. I think it's as good the next time we see it, because my draw game isn't strong enough. I don't want 2 after images in turn 1, because that's all set up and no output. It's also using up, 3 of my draw on bottled things. If I just want to go for a quick kill, that looks very unlikely. Upgrade Blade Dance or an Acrobatics. Yeah, more Blade Dance upgradings could be very welcome right now. It's more damage, it's more block, even better with accuracy, which is already upgraded. But then again, I could upgrade Alchemize. That way it's free, a lot less punitive to play. You have outmaneuver now, draw is good. Yeah, whenever I play outmaneuver. Maybe there's just an apotheosis waiting for me, right around the corner. You said energy is solved. Oh man, yeah I did. Don't want to be hoisted by my own petard here, do I? I gotta say that that mummy hand is really good for the energy. Go on, Acro, draw is king. Right. I should definitely take on the elite. More power is more power, as they say. Spire Growth will attempt to hit me with this, and I will block it with my artifact. I'm glad I paid for the Clockwork souvenir. That's pretty great. Does mean I need to lay the absolute smacketh downeth on this guy, though. Yeah, free strike. I mean, I guess, but it's not great now, is it? What's in the backflip? Funny. Remember, discarding cards is going to give me energy as well. Might not bother with the Blade Dances, just discard and play more better things, get the fight advanced. Oh, okay, well, it didn't do terribly much for me. And we don't have well-laid plans down, so just play whatever. Blocked, he'll hit me, and then next turn he's going to try and constrict me again. What's in the pot? Huh, dupe pot. Now that's a good pot. Pocket Watch is busy saying, when do I ever get some attention, Jake? Eventually. Just going to throw the fire pot. We don't want it, and we guarantee get a potion at the end of all this. Fire potion's very uncomplicated. Makes no difference when you throw it. It doesn't get affected by weakness or the enemy's vulnerability or anything like that. So this time he will be able to constrict me. Now I have a bit more to concern myself with. But a little less when we see situations like this. I'm going to have 4 energy here. I don't think the prepared is as worth it. It might be, though. Probably be better than a strike, right? That's funny. What else we got? Yeah, I like that. I'm even going to discard the Ascender's Bane. This is pretty damn good. Yeah, because we end up with a free hand here, don't we? Almost. Almost free. Definitely get accuracy down. Hey, look, it made well-laid plans free. Hey, look, it made die free. Hey, look, Blade Dance is still 1 cost, but still absolutely worth playing. A decent fight and an amazing potion reward. Gambler's Brew at this stage in the game, far better than Fire Potion. Any of this, though? Quick Slash is the only upgraded card. The rest of them do not speak to me. Nice, I'm still Ascension 1, struggle to reach the heart, baby. Ascension 1 feels like so long ago. Did I ever play Ascension 1? Yeah, I think I did 0, 1, 5, 10, and 20. I'm not doing 80 victories to do the Ascension climb, or is it 84? Point is, it's none of these cards, there are no powers, and I think even if everything were upgraded, Cloak and Dagger would be the only tempting one. I do like Crippling Cloud, but that's a skipperoo. Aha, a rare relic, and I should be able to handle these suckers. Got good potions. Good odds. Have at, will you? Oh no, not both of my after images. Turn 1 could be a small disaster here, but only a small one. Making outmaneuver free, how am I meant to say no to that? I might actually not gamble anything at this rate and just block what I can. The trouble is, even with all these cards, it's not enough cards. This is why I don't want 2 after images in my first draw. It just doesn't leave me with enough other output. Unless I suppose I had some draw, which I don't. So I could throw away, what's this, 13 block? No, it's a bit more than that. 16 block. I think we just play everything at this rate. Not bad, I'll take my 1 damage. And then we hope for better. Is this better? Kind of. Kind of. There's no draw, though. Boy, could I do with some draw right about now. Might double the Blade Dance. We get a guaranteed potion anyway, and the Duped Blade Dance is going to be a lot of extra block, as well as extra damage, so I could focus down one of them to kill them, and then block the other one without too much of a hassle. That's assuming I kill them, though. Is that a worthy assumption? It's going to be 10. With a trip, yeah, that should take care of it, but couldn't I... Isn't Whale block? Yeah, Whale will reduce the incoming damage by 6 from each of them, but that's still going to be 11 and 10. 20-something. I don't have enough cards to handle that. I'm close, though. Question is, do I need to dupe the Blade Dance? It's going to do 15, 15, 15, 45, 55. Yeah, I probably should. Killing is the best block. Dupe Pot is nice, but so is getting through this fight. Get my accuracy down, get my trip down, dupe the Blade Dance, murder this fool. What does the strike do, by the way? 13, huh? So close, and yet not quite there. That might have been a better order to play that. Point is, though, I take no damage. He's still vulnerable. And this is bad. And it's still not great. But I have a guaranteed potion, and I still have Gambler's Brew here. Let's see what's in the Alchemize. Ha, that's funny. It's funny because it's bad. What could I draw that's better than this? Is this really that bad, though? I don't think so. I'm going to die you, and neutralize you. I'm going to finish you. And I'm still only taking 3 damage. I think I can live with that. Ah, Just Zool. Welcome. And welcome Raiders too. Welcome to one dead Orb Walker. Give me my prize. We already alchemized. And that explosive potion is getting replaced with... Essence of Steel, yes. But Tough Bandages, oh yes. Okay, block cards are no longer how we block. Discarding is how we block. I want that Calculated Gamble upgraded and more calculated gambles. Anything that discards is now very, very good. Yeah, get out of here, Explosive Potion. It's not like we're going to see Reptomancer where we're going. Reflex, discard. Hey, I discard, and I really need Draw, which is what Reflex does. Blur retains my block, which is also good, but... Oh, that Reflex. Give it to me. Oh, wait, I said we were done with elites. We're not, but we still know this isn't Reptomancer, because we just fought Repto. This is going to be Giant Head or the other one, Nemesis. I think I can handle this. 125 hours in the Spire. Never think I've gotten that relic. How rare is it? It is a rare relic, but it feels far rarer than anything else. Maybe because I never play as Silent. It's so good, though. Suddenly Calculated Gamble is a massive block card, and it's still a free card to play. And it's probably my upgrade here unless I rest. Health isn't looking amazing. Depends how this fight goes. Could die here. It's always an option. Stars. Well, I can play everything. That's nice. After Image and After Image. The trouble with that maneuver is, with all my low-cost cards, how do I even spend all that? Still gonna do it, though. You can't stop me. Could throw these away if I wanted to. They don't do that much for me, but it sucks to redraw Shiv. Thank you for the... Ooh, yeah, very much thank you for the well-laid plans. How about the Blade Dance, though? I could do it now or I could do it later. I could do it now, though. He's about to become invulnerable. Get my paltry damage in while I can. Then he loads me up with burns and hits me for a massive amount. 8 by 3. Where's my shrieking... Oh, thank you, Reflex. Do I want Die to be free? It's a 50-50 Die defend, which is fine. Of course, we get the defend. Goodbye Flex. Goodbye expensive defend, I guess. Hello, draw. Draw aplenty. Get that trip down. It doesn't work now, but it'll work next turn, and we're never pocket watching this turn, are we? Absolutely not. What's in the acro? I'd like to well-laid plans that Blade Dance, if you don't mind. Is that all I'd like to well-laid plans? Not really. Might well lay plans the Blade Dance and the Acro, and I'm already onto a winning solution. Because then next turn I can Acro into the other Blade Dance, get the energy, Blade Dance, Finisher, Alchemize, a few little extra things. That all sounds quite good, on paper at least. How could anybody hate such an approach? Pocket Watch was never part of the question here, so just play everything else. Gets me block, if nothing else. Yeah, where's the boot when you need it? Well, traditionally Nemesis for me drops the boot, so looking forward to that part. Okay, this is very kind of him. We have the Acro, we have the Blade Dance, there's Alchemize if I want to replace my potion. Do I? Anything's possible. Let's, oh, he's already weakened as well. This is fantastic. Just shred the sucker. Absolutely shred the sucker. Be careful not to win the fight before playing Alchemize, though. Yeah, he's dead, so goodbye Essence of Steel, and hello a arguably much worse potion. And goodbye you, and hello arguably considerably better potion. That said, I can, and this is a big thing, I can block the dex down from the speed potion using my artifact, making this a 5 dex potion. That would be so big for the end game. But a power potion could be anything. It could even be a footwork. Troubling. Alright, what's in the war paint? 2 attack upgrades. How about Envenom? We snubbed it earlier, and now I'm looking at it thinking that's delicious. That's a mummy hand proc, so it really only costs 1 energy. Poison for my many, many shivs. Yeah, Envenom might be the missing ingredient for dealing damage that we've been looking for, so I'm certainly taking you. See what our upgrades are. I thought that was 2 attacks. No, we've already had the 2 attacks one. That was Whetstone. Who would have thought War Paint sounds like it upgrades attacks? I didn't catch that. I think it upgraded Acrobatics and something else. Survivor, right? There's no way I would have upgraded Survivor on my own. Do we take the Power Potion over the Speed Potion? Genuinely difficult decision there. Because that Speed Potion is a lot of dexterity with Artifact. Suddenly my block cards all block very nicely. Suddenly my block game is ironclad. Power could be After Image. A 3rd After Image would still be good. Also, I should remember that a Power Potion is +1 energy. Potentially +2 if I hit the Envenom. I don't want to throw away Gambler's Brew. Gambler's Brew gets me out of a really rotten situation. Time Eater would definitely be difficult if block doesn't scale, says Zuff. And he's not wrong, but there's only a 50% chance that we deal with Time Eater. We also have another potion coming our way. Very, very difficult to throw away that speed potion. I wish upon wish that I had the potion belt, but we have not seen it. That's such a difficult choice. Power potion. At this point, are there any powers that absolutely change the game for me? We just picked up probably the biggest game-changing power. Wraith form isn't anything to me because I don't have Burst or Nightmare. Why would Burst matter? Well, we don't have Nightmare. Or Burst Nightmare. The classic potion problem, getting no more potion value because they're too good to use. Yeah, it's a common problem. I might even get rid of the Gambler's Brew. We have enough draw and discard that it's not as good as it normally is. I won't get a replacement potion between the Act 3 bosses. Actually, I don't think they drop a potion at the end of it either, so these potions have got to matter. Quality matters more here than the gambled chance of a random power. Discard is block. That's an excellent point. That makes Gambler's Brew too good to throw away because it also blocks for me with tough bandages. Speed Potion is 5 dexterity, but it's better earlier in the fight. I don't think I need it for Donu Deka, but if Time Slug I probably need it for the second fight, actually. Let's hold on to what we have. I can't believe I'm keeping a speed potion over a power potion, but... Indeed, 5 dex is massive. Hello, writhing mass. You're a nasty thing to see at the end here, because you're a big pain in my bum. I really don't want to curse off of you. Remember, we threw away the Darkstone Periat in favor of the key. Thanks to Matryoshka and a question mark event as it happens. But what do we do with this nonsense? Well, we get After Image down while the going is good. We notice that Acro is free. That's also very good. Trip is here. Trip is also nice. Outmaneuver is proving to be very hard to play. Or rather, very hard to get value out of. Still playing it, though. Don't want to play Die Die Die. 12 and you blocking is absolutely fine, as long as I'm not the one taking damage here. Let's just see what's in our little bag of fun here. I want my powers and such set up. And look at all that block we get just for playing that card. And we get rewarded big time. I like big time rewards. Give me more of them, please. Looking for my powers in play. Getting my powers in play. Drawing further down because I have well-laid plans. Could play the Blade Dance. Absolutely nothing stopping me doing it. I have a ton of blocks, so sure. Just don't curse me and we're okay. Play a risky game here. Not going to do that again, and I will slightly regret having this Shiv in my deck. No, I won't, because I can keep it for next turn. Because I can toss you aside like yesterday's garbage and hold on to this. Also the multi-hit getting me extra value out of my bronze scales, which have done 174 damage. They are trying to catch up to Mercury Hourglass, but failing. Anyway, this is a turn to start having my way with you. It's a shame because Alchemize, you don't get to preview the potion it makes and then choose to take it. You must have a slot for it. And I'm not convinced I want to give it that slot right now. Although I would like some draw here. And some block here. There's a lot of things I'd like here. I could just Gambler's Brew everything but the Alchemize and then Alchemize. But Gambler's Brew is good. That said, this is not good. Right, here's my proposition. I'm just going to smack you for a bit. Hope you don't mind too much. I'd very much mind that curse you're trying to give me, though. Do not give me that curse. That's fine-ish. But it could be better. There. Yeah, anybody that has that ability, Malleable, and really it's just Writhing Mass and the Snake Plant, are really hard to kill with shivs because of the low damage output and it increases the block they get. They scale, we do not. Which is pretty bad. Cease your machinations. Give me freaking everything, man. But my hand is full. Right, Envenom and Accuracy are here. That changes the game for me a bit. Hard to play everything, though. I was hoping that would target Envenom. It did not. That is quite nice, though. Do I risk you changing intent to something brutally bad? Yes, because I have no fear. Brutally bad, you say? Couldn't have asked for a better outcome. Keep the Blade Dance, keep the Strike. Hello again, Reflex. So nice to see you. Alright, let's do some horrible things to this thing. What a fool. What a foolish fool. Alright, this is one very, very dead Writhing Mass. The only question is how do we go about putting an end to it? Done and done right. Rewarded with a poison potion. I have no problem turning my nose up to that. What about an accuracy? My. I think I've said poor things about accuracy on A20 in the past. But clearly they were just misdirected, scornful insults towards infinite blades, because this accuracy is looking real fine. Even unupgraded. I'm certainly taking that. And the Mummy Hand just makes it even better. All 1-cost powers and 0-cost powers are amazing with Mummy Hand. Now, I will concede that the rest is looking good for me. However, Calc Gamble upgrade is also good for me. The question is, which is better? I would really like to survive these two bosses, which resting might enable, but an upgraded Calc Gamble is a lot of block whenever I play it. And it's going to be good for both fights. The rest is good for both fights. Yeah, jeez. Oh, jeez. No, Infinite Blades would be bad at this point. Yeah, I still wouldn't want Infinite Blades. Even with everything we have, I still don't want Infinite Blades. Yeah, sure, you get the rebate with the Mummy Hand. Sure, you get an extra Shiv each turn. That's still just not good enough for it taking up a valuable place in my deck. What does Venom upgrade to anyway? Just cheaper. That's not bad, but it's not what I'm looking for. 19 health could go a long way. But being able to calculate a gamble multiple times could go a very long way. The way I see it, one good play of calculated gamble is already about 15 blocks, so give that to me. Alright, let's hope we don't immediately regret that and get floored in 2 turns against Donu Deka. Nice to see the effects kick in there. Mercury Hourglass doing its almost no damage. The Red Mask Gang trying to strip away some artifact and failing. Immediate calculated gamble value. I really want to make my way down my deck and play my powers. So play After Image. I made Survivor free. You know what? Survivor Reflex is pretty good already. Yes. Brings me better options faster, like that in Venom. Okay, in Venom changes the game a little bit. In Venom, hope that makes Blade Dance or Finisher free. Have we already had our Hovering Kite rebate yet? Because I survived a card. I can't not play in Venom here. Please make Blade Dance Finisher or other Blade Dance free. It does. Alright, so Blade Dance Finisher. Should be enough to get block going, and I want that Donu very dead. Yes. And I can still Calc Gamble for additional block if so desired, and it might be desired. I get rid of that horrific artifact that they have. So Envenom is whenever you deal unblocked damage, not whenever you play the card. So this finisher is actually 6 poison on the Donu. I could Calc Gamble for full block, but it might draw something that I will want to play later. And I can't hold on to it. But it might draw trash, like the Ascender's Bane. Never punished. Yeah, Donu's a problem because he keeps buffing that strength, but what about this? Well-laid plans, accuracy, acrobatics, prepared, it's all quite good, but could we make it better? I don't want that defend being targeted for free. But then again, I might need to defend in this fight. Let's see what we end up with. Piercing Wail could be cool here if I could just get rid of... oh, right, no need to worry, you're already stripped. I want that Piercing Wail then. So I can play all of this for free, and then Acro to my heart's desire. Yeah, that sounds good. Also, even more blocking from the things that I chuck away. So, well-laid plans makes Acro free, accuracy makes Piercing Wail free. It's Acro first. Not really in a striking mood, frankly. And just play everything. Strip away the last of your artifact or make Donu weak. I'm full blocking anyway. Let's make sure that isn't there. Okay, so the poison applied before the weakness. So the poison stripped the artifact, and now Deka is weak for one whole turn. Phenomenal. Anyway, die, and die some more. Still damageless. Deka comes in with the 16x2. This doesn't look like draw. This looks like a problem for me. There is, of course, Gambling Brew if problems seem a little too problematic. And truth be told, they could. I really don't want to take that 32. My block game isn't hot enough right now. Although, Blade Dancing... That 32 is way too much to take, so I can play 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 cards. That's still 28 or so coming in. Take the 32, make the Heart a more challenging fight. The Heart? We got to deal with Time Eater or Awakened one after this. Probably get 1 accuracy down. The unupgraded one's a little less enticing. I might just chuck all of this away. And then get... then get what exactly? I could break the draw with Defend, Neutralize, Alchemize, because I want to hold on to Blade Dance for the extra block that we get out of it, but anything else should be pretty good. So I'm going to gamble Accuracy, Die, Outmaneuver, Trip. Is that a good idea? Because tripping the Blade Dance on the Donu kills him, or advances his death pretty rapidly. Yeah. I don't really want to just discard 2 cards, though. If only I had a Swift Potion, huh? If I chuck all of this, I could still brick if I don't get the Acro or the Backflip. If I get Acro and or Backflip, things look a lot better. But as nice as this is for damage dealing, I can't afford to take that 32, I'm afraid, so... Bye. Alright, we've got the Acro and the Backflip. Get the After Image down to make something free. Defend. Oh, if it's free, I'll take it. But I might not need it. What's our potion? Fairy in a bottle! Never, ever, ever is he punished. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that is huger than huge. Alright, lay on me the everything, please. I can even weaken you. But it's probably not relevant at this point. Oh, hey, accuracy's back. Hovering Kite gets me nothing, but accuracy will. Accuracy makes Survivor free, although that's a bit irrelevant at this point. I have well-laid plans down, so scrolling through the deck is always good. As tempting as it is to smash you, this does practically nothing anyway, doesn't it? If anything, it's better to hold on to Neutralize, really. Hold on to Neutralize, die, I guess. Might want Survivor for that block, though, and the ability to gain energy. The RNG gods bless their favored one again. Ha. Feeling more than a little favored by this outcome here. Both of my After Images are down, so the block game gets easier. Finisher is here. Quite a few things I like are here. Let's do them, shall we? Smashy. And regrettably, I don't think I'm killing you, even with Finisher. That could end up being a problem. If I strike, and Finisher you, are you going to die? Then we're going to do 8x6 on you. 48, plus all the poison. 48, 58, that's 60, 96, that is not happening. Even with the poison, that's not happening. Troublesome. Very troublesome. I guess we just... No, I can't quite play everything because I need the Survivor to chuck something away. But I may or may not want this extra energy next turn. Especially with Calc Gamble. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons I want this energy next turn. But are we sure we don't kill you? Right, there's 96 damage to be done. I can deal 15 plus 48. That's 58, 60, 63. 63, 64, 65, 70 odd, 80 odd. No, that's still going to be shy. Cannot kill in one shot is what I'm saying. About 9 short sounds reasonable. But I still want to hit you with finisher, so it's probably strike, outman... Oh no, survivor needs to be played. Yeah, outmaneuver, finisher, survivor. That's sad, but oh well. I want the extra energy next turn. There's no denying it. I mean, that'll do, right? Look at all that. Full block anyway. Oh, the extra... How could I forget? The extra energy. Played that wrongly. Anyway, with that, Donu is practically dead. Deck is still a problem. Why did I get no discard? This just became almost a problem. Thank goodness for... After Image. Jeez. Missed Count Gamble, backflip, acro, neutralize, trip. Missed a lot of good things here. Pocket Watch is staring at me going, if only, if only. Oh well. Make do with what we have. Let's see, you're going to take 16, then 15. You're still a threat next turn. I'd rather you were a threat that didn't exist. So let's take care of that first, shall we? 17, then 16 still doesn't kill you. I'd need 17 and 17, so one more shiv on you, and then the rest is directed precisely towards Dekka. Quite nice having all of this... all this extra everything. Should have killed you now, actually, because Donu's still going to buff up your strength, and that could still be a problem. Mistakes have been made. He did buff him up, right? I think so. Recht, what do I have here? Acro. Reflex goes away to draw 3. Do I even want that? It's only going to draw 2 here. We're never going to see these dazeds again. I might want this next turn, but it's getting Calc gambled anyway, so bleh to that. More to draw is more to discard, but discarding Reflex already draws me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But why draw 8 when you can draw more than 8? Ooh. Frankly, why do anything when you can just kill? Alright, not bad. Full potions. Health is looking agreeable. And I got value out of that upgraded calculated gamble. Now, here's another problem. I like to play powers. Powers are good. Powers make the awakened one exceedingly angry. Powers are bad. What's a man to do against all of that? I could Piercing Wail when he changes form, and that gives me an easier time, but this might be the point where I use Speed Potion. Because I'm gonna need that block. I would want it later on, but I need it now, and I'm not gonna throw away that fairy, so let's just chug the Speed Potion. You beat the last boss, instantly jumped into another battle. Yes, that's a 20 for you. Double boss at the end of Act 3. There we go. Now go rid of the artifact, but now I have 5 dexterity. It's going to make my block game here a lot chunkier. But I still want to play my powers. Although, am I sure about that? I'm quite sure. Definitely well laid plans. Hey, it made After Image free. Who would not play After Image after that? Hey, who would not play a free Blade Dance? I might not play a free Blade Dance. Might be better to draw down the deck, this paltry damage. But the cultists are good to kill early. How many hours did it take you to get to A20? It took me a few minutes because I opened up the game files and just unlocked them from there. I don't think the game was going to appreciate my time very much. There's an idea that says use these for discard for the calc gamble. Especially because I want to play this defend. I'm actually going to do it. Yeah, maybe play one more of them. Bye, Shiv. Overdid it on the block. Hey, Blade Dance is back anyway. Truth be told, not a great turn. But I'll hold on to these. Well, there's Envenom, and I definitely want Envenom down. And I would also very much like some blocking done this time. Sorry, Envenom, you have to be played. Oh, good, it made Survivor free. Splendid. Oh, this is getting better and better. Let's make everybody vulnerable to my die, and die some more. Gashunk. Let's see what's in the prepared. Piercing well. Oh, I like that. Piercing will outmaneuver, hold on to the other two. Is that going to be enough? I think it'll be enough. Yeah, especially with the extra block there. Backup question, why not defend and play Piercing Will next turn? Because this guy's going to hit me with his multi-attack next turn. I can feel it in my bones, and I'll still full block with this. Capital idea, Jake. And by full block, I mean I'll take one. Oh no, what will I do? Yeah, I knew it. There's the multi-attack I was ever so slightly concerned about. But there are the accuracies saying, play me, play me. I do want to play you, play you. Well, if nothing else, let's make you weakened. Playing one is okay. Playing the second one is probably just playing with fire a little too much. Because look at this guy, he is ready to mulch me. And I'm not sure I'm ready to mulch him in return. Yeah, but I do have my beloved fairy in a bottle. Go on, go on! You know you want to. And if it's made by Blade Dancers free, how can I not? Let's see what's in the acro. Another acro. Another neutralize. I want that neutralize, but I want everything here. I do want everything here. Blade Dance, the Piercing Will is too much block to not take. I might actually get rid of the backflip of all things. Just kill it. No, I'm not just killing it with this. Tempting though that might be. Well, it's not about temptation, it's about could I, and I don't think I could. I don't want to throw away the neutralize, I want to save this for next turn. Starting to stack up the weaken, because weaken is a big deal on this guy right now. But damn, that's a lot of block and draw to throw away. But the acro's going to draw. Does that mean I get rid of the acro? Because I do need that block. Do I, though? Not so sure I do. Yeah, he's already weakened. So the weaken will stack. This thing draws 4, this thing draws 2, but this thing blocks 10. Ah! I want it all! Let's embrace future problems, shall we? Discard the neutralize. I am definitely wanting this down, there's no question about it, right? Let's see what we have coming our way. If I play all this, I can only play one more card that's coming my way. The acro might not be a bad idea to hold on to, though, if backflip doesn't get me anything too good. Eh. This is all right-ish, because I can strike, blade, finisher. And I should get plenty of block from doing all of this anyway. And the shivs are better than my strikes, aren't they? By a long way. He's thinking. Yeah, let's just have nothing to do with the cultists anymore. Pretty good. Pretty good. He's still getting angry though. Wish that piercing whale were still around. Ooh, good opportunity to play after image whilst he is incapacitated. Great opportunity, in fact. So, Blade Dance kills him, then I can play after image and set myself up pretty nicely. Good, and do exactly that. Now he's angry, I can play after image. I can alchemize a new potion. It's dubious if it's any good or not. Acro is free is tantalizing me, but can't play attack cards, can I? Wow, okay, I didn't know I could do that. So you can't play single target attack cards, you can play area of effect attack cards. The more you learn. Do I want to acro or do I want to save that acro? It won't save free. But I'll get the energy. But there's no powers to play anymore, are there? No. I think I'd rather hold on to it then. Should probably hold on to a defense card rather than a Shiv card, because he might come right out of the gate with a very, very unpleasant card for me to have to deal with. Not unexpected. Should I? Well, keep him weakened while the going is good. That finisher could still put in some work yet. Keep him as weakened can be. Choices, huh? Blocking is nice. I do have options to block currently. But what if I had options to draw and block? That's what I was looking for. Calc Gamble. Hello, Calc Gamble. Gotta get rid of something here. I want that Shiv no longer in my face. Finish is okay, but we can do better than that, right? Tell you what, this deck would love a... I forget the name of it. It's a card, when you discard it, you gain energy. And boy, would that be splendid right now. Here's another argument. Hold on to Calc Gamble, because we can full block right now. And then I have my block game sorted for next turn. That's a pretty good idea. I could even hold on to Finisher Calc Gam. No, that doesn't work as well as I want it to. Also good for finding those Blade Dances for next turn, though. Holy moly, they are. Contemplating Calculated Gamble, because I can do a lot of Blade Dancing. How about this? How about that? Still full block, which is the #1 priority, of course. But now I want this to be extremely debilitating for him. 23 coming in is hardly debilitating for me, though. I need to get the damage dealt here. I could still hold on to the Calculated Gamble, and I think I will, especially with Outmaneuver right here. So as Outmaneuver... I should see what's in Prepared first, right? Huh. Flex. Flex is going to draw things I don't want to see, huh? Could even hold on to Calc Gamble Reflex. That would be mad. Oh boy, that would make for one mad turn next turn. Sign me up, Buttercup. Play everything else, please. Get the poison, get the block. Oh yeah, you're dead. You are super dead, Awakened One. Witness my resolve. Oh, hello, Void. Not actually too worried about the Void here. Get the backflip in. I'm going to reshuffle the void, which is a bit sad, but well. Shunk, shunk, shunk. What am I going to draw? Everything. I'm going to block a bajillion. No trip here, is there? No, there is not. Shunk. Don't even have space for all of these. And that's how you say goodbye to the Awakened One. Both of my potions, health is good, pocket watches, gathering dust. Everybody wins. Whew. Did I get through that without my shenanigans using the speed potion? I don't know, but boy did I need that extra 5 dexterity. That does not make me look very good for the heart, although 2 after images does negate the heart's ability to hurt me too badly with Beat of Death. You still need a block game, though. Have I been here before, by the way? With the Silent, not that often. Our early decision to go Shiv decking is paying off to a degree. Time for our final upgrade. Should probably be an upgrade, right? More blade dancing. I could heal. 7 hit points is not too pathetic. Piercing Wail up to 8. Could really help against the spear. This is the first attempt of the evening, Dark Young. And my package still isn't here. Where the hell's my package? Hold on, I need to check my tracking. Scheduled today. Should arrive within the next 50 minutes, sir. I doubt that, but okay. You're the reason I didn't do DDR today and my package still isn't here. Oh well. Them's the breaks. Envenom to make it 1 cheaper? Power doesn't seem to be the real problem, or rather, energy. Accuracy to make my shivs utterly brutalize? Or just have more brutalizing shivs. I do not want another innate card. We already have After Image and Calculated Gamble. That's 2 out of my 7 draw. Might go with the accuracy. It's a lot of damage on my shivs. But my block game is really, really bad. Terrifyingly bad. Oh well. Decent money here, though. Can't get an uncommon relic, but we could get a common one, like Prismatic Shard. Boy, don't you love that floor 54 Prismatic Shard. We could get 1 card reward that could be other cards. Oh, whoa, look who's back. Look at who's back. The speed potion has returned. Seldom do you look at the speed potion and see such a monumental amount of value, but that is one heck of a speed potion purchase. Definitely better than poison potion, definitely better than flex potion. Plus 5 strength permanently throughout the whole fight. Tempting. Dexterity wins the fight, though. I might take Caltrops and the speed potion and a card remove. Crunching the numbers here, I don't think I can afford the card remove as well. And I definitely get rid of that strike. Then it's a case of Caltrops versus strikes. We're definitely having that speed pot. Bye-bye poison pot. Yeah, I can't have both. Dark Shackles, yeah, it's good against the heart. Very good against the heart, actually. Might really be worth it, actually. Dark Shackles shutting down the multi-hit. Because I can Piercing Wail 1, I can Dark Shackle the other. That's pretty good. I'm sold. Alright, no Caltrops, no card removal. No Cloak and Dagger, no Quick Slash, no die, nothing else. How about a Flex Pot? Okay, but we don't even get to look at the heart until we deal with the heart's entourage. Its shield, its spear. Hey, look, Alchemize is here. You're not useful to me. Unless the fairy dies. It's a shame. I'd love that Calc Gamble for next turn when the burns are here. There's a lot of things I'd love, but I'm not getting here. No questions asked, it's Alchemize. Blade Dance for free is fine, but it doesn't do a lot. Next turn is going to hurt like hell, though. I might have to use my speed potion next turn. I'd love it for the heart fight, but don't get to the heart if I don't win this. Not happy about this. I could Blade Dance and Calc Gamble all the blades away for a better draw right now. Do you lose Artifact this turn? No. No, I don't lose Artifact this turn. Because the Spire Shield isn't hitting me for Strength down, and the Spire Spear gives me burns, and Artifact doesn't block burns. Blade Dance does okay with Finisher. Yeah, but it's not about doing okay damage here, it's about winning the fight. And to win the fight, I'm going to need my powers and effects in play. Especially in Venom would go a long way, so I actually think I Blade Dance and then I Calc Gamble away the blades. In the hopes that I draw better cards. Yeah, the shivs become a problem, but that's a later problem, not a now problem. A later problem. Those shivs are quite a later problem, actually. Let's do what we can before we must. Alright, a little bit of extra energy and unlimited block is rather nice. There's Neutralize to get rid of his artifact, which is a thing. Dark Shackles. My powers aren't here. I might need Acro to help me out. I have all the blocks, so it really doesn't matter which of these I do. I'm just contemplating burning them to get rid of Artifact. Would make my trip better. Does this turn me around? Oh, it does. Cool. Makes no real difference, though. I've already got this happily blocked. I got 7 draw with this. One of those will be wasted. Am I okay wasting one? Kind of. I don't have the energy here. Hello, Outmaneuver. Okay, well, finally got A power. Accuracy, After Image, Well-Laid Plans, and Venom all feeling really cozy on the bottom of my pile right now. Hooray, a free defend. At least I have Well-Laid Plans in place now. That means I can Well-Laid Plan the Acrobatics, and that is huger than huge. That means Outmaneuver is a must right now. Okay, so next turn I have 7 energy with Acrobatics in hand. Wait, that wasn't Well-Laid Plans. That was Accuracy. Well-Laid Plans is still beyond me. Ah, crap. Okay, then I do still have problems. Big problems. Well, life is ugly. Because I don't want to draw into Well-Laid Plans right now and then not be able to have it. Well, this is tragic. Really tragic. Next turn is going to burn. Big time. Well, do what you can. What a numpty. Well, nothing really bad came of that. It's just not as good as I'd like it to be. Could have, if I had not caught my little mistake here, but this is the turn that hurts. Burns on the top, and then, yeah. Yeah, what are you meant to do against this? You're meant to be really, really glad you've got a fairy in the bottle. Do I even play these defends? I mean, I guess. There's no point not playing them, right? Doesn't make any odds with Pocket Watch. Yeah, so vast amounts of pain coming my way. Perfectly dead as well. Bye-bye, fairy. I guess we're going to be relying on, if we can even pull it off, our Alchemize. Miserable, that. Absolutely miserable. And I lost my artifact to my strength down from Spire Shield. Or yeah. Here we go. All the nice stuff is here. Well-Laid Plans, After Image, Accuracy Plus. It was all waiting for me right here. Well, let's get it done, shall we? Making all sorts cheaper here. Hello, Trip. This isn't blocking. Can I kill Spire shield here? At least I can turn around to see him. There we go. Nothing says advancing the fight quite like killing your foe. I'd be best off holding that. Whew. Right, I need that other potion stat. Even though this drops a guaranteed potion, I need the alchemized one as well. Because that was incredibly painful. That said, where is it? Right, can I block 18 right now? Can I block 12 right now? Yes, I can. Just survivor away the finisher, play out maneuver. So I have all the draw and all of the everything else next turn. Alchemize is needed right now. There's Alchemize, and it's here right now. Please be a fairy. It's not, but it's something that does work quite well against the heart. Now what do I do here? Why, I kill you, of course. I like the sound of that. There's nothing else I have to play, right? Okay, I'm in hot water, no doubt about it, but turn 2 Spear and Shield is just that bad. If only I'd had Fairy in a Bottle, would have... not Fairy, the other one. I had Fairy in a Bottle. Ghost in a Jar would have made that so much more palatable. Vajra's here. The Essence of Steel does not quite deliver as good as these do, so I won't bother with that. What about this, though? Concentrate, discard 2, gain energy? Maybe. I often find that I don't have enough cards in hand to make that work, but I do have a couple of acrobatics now. Could actually get away with concentrating. Could I, though? I'm not sure my draw is that good. I often need more cards in hand for doing such fancy things. It does, however, discard those statuses. I'm going to take a chance on concentrate. Could bail me out. Alright, let's go. We're not getting anywhere if I don't immediately have that 5 dexterity. And let's drink the liquid thorns while we're at it and hope for a goodie. Is this a goodie? Not really. Not really. Definitely get After Image down. It makes Die free. I'd rather just not have that in my hand right now. I don't like taking all this extra pain, though. It might be better just to discard all this stuff, get some block, and get some cards in play. Yep. There's my other After Image. That's not too bad. Also, there's Reflex. Okay. This is almost agreeable. Kind of wish I'd pocket watched now. But I needed those powers in play. Gonna keep Reflex and Defend, I rather think. Should I have both defends, actually? What am I gonna draw that saves me with the Reflect? Reflect's a bit of a dead thing to hold, but I'm sure I'll get an Acrobatics. I'm sure we don't just brick with basic strikes at this point. Surely not. Surely not. Alright, we are vulnerable, frail, weakened, and at the mercy of an incoming 69. Where are my block cards? I swear I put them down somewhere. I think we're toast. I think we are mosty toasty right now. Prepared Plus is indeed a block card. Hey, Defends are block cards as well. With both my After Images down, the Blade Dance is a neutral attack card. Better than just tripping and doing nothing. Might have to say goodbye to the finisher, though. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of Reflex. What am I talking about here? Reflex and... a tough one, really. I want it all. Against my better judgment, I'll drop Finisher. Okay. Still kind of alive. Let's keep you weakened. That's a pretty big deal on blocking. What's in the acro, apart from trouble? Ooh, lots of bad things. Do I even live if I completely block here? 21 additional block doesn't do it here. Alchemize, if this isn't a ghost in a jar, I am deader than dead. It's not a ghost in a jar, it's liquid bronze. Well, that is a GG. Might as well go down swinging. Yeah, 7 and 7 doesn't cut it. Ah, well, there was certainly an attempt here. What a shame, the poor sea space points. Here, you can have your slimed back, sir. Yeah, hold on to that dazed, it looks so good on me. Thwomp! Not enough consistent block in this deck. We didn't really pick up any block cards, we didn't get any block boosters. Then again, I already had +5 freaking block from the speed potion. That's as good as a footwork and a footwork plus. But the heart is hard. The heart is really, really hard. So I don't feel too bad. That was actually a pretty good silent run, especially for me. But the heart did us in. To a lesser extent, I suppose the shield and spear did. Kind of brutal never getting Ghost in a Jar. I know it's a rare potion, but with White Beast and Alchemize, I was hoping to find it at least once.